Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, a lecturer in Ahmedabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to a series of the lectures of 10th class maths. We have started a discussion with the different topics of the 10th class. We have covered different geometrical chapters, we have covered the different polynomial and this kind of expression algebraic chapters, right? And we have solved statistics also. Today we are going to start a new chapter and some kind of innovative chapter, that is probability. Hope you all have a bit introduction with the term probability. What is this probability? The only term you can remember, that is possibility. Possibility. That is, what is the percentage of chance of getting that particular event? Okay, is it clear? Fine. Shall we start a few definitions and introduction about probability? Fine. In order to know this, let us have a different examples. Let us say there is a coin, which is a popular example you people know, that tossing a coin, right? This can be called as an event. Event is nothing but a work to get a different outputs. What are those outputs called as? Outcomes, right? What is an event? Event is tossing a coin. What are different outcomes it can have? What are different outcomes is either head or tail. Is it right? Then how do we define this probability? Probability can be theoretically given by, it is always given as like this, P of E. The notation itself is like this. Fine. That is given as possible outcomes by total number of outcomes. Okay, is it clear? Till now these are all the basic things which you already know. Then let us discuss few more things, that is mutually exclusive event. There are different definitions which we can have. Mutually exclusive events, right? Mutually exclusive in the events in the sense, for example, H and T are the two outcomes where this H depends upon the another, right? If T comes, will H come? No, right? Yes or no? That is, if H is there, T will not come. That is, both are related to each other and they all belong to the same event. Isn't it? Did you understand? Fine. Once again, let me tell. Mutual exclusive events, it tells that these all events, whatever the outcomes which we are dealing with, these all outcomes are related to the same experiment or a same event, in which the outcomes are interrelated. Whenever the outcome of the first comes, it is clear that you will not get the second, right? This kind of outputs like HT or die, throwing a dice, yes or no, we can have 6 outcomes, which if one is outcome, then I am sure, we know that we are not going to get the remaining 5. Is it clear? Okay. Then how do we find the probability? Yes, we know this theoretical definition. Yes. And after that, let us discuss one more concept, that is successive and failure probability. Successive and failure probability, right? If I say the probability of an event, successive event is somewhere 0.5, then obviously the possibility of failure event is also given as 0.5. How? That is, out of 100% we have to subtract. If this is 50%, if I pass, it is clear that 50% there is a chance of failing. Yes or no? These both things you people already know, right? Which means this is simply called as probability of not E. Okay? Which means we should remember that the sum of possible or else the sum of successive and failure probability is always equal to 1, right? Is it clear? And one more thing which you have to remember is we know that the counting whatever we do, it should be always in the positive term. We will never count it as -1, -2, -3, right? Which means the first condition which you have to remember is probability will be always greater than or equal to 0, right? Fine. If whatever the max it is, we are going to get the percentage only from 0 to 100%, right? Do we get more than that? No, right? Whatever it is, we are always confined to a term 0 to 100%. That is, my probability always lies between 0 to 100. 100% is nothing but full probability is 1, right? And one more example here, one possibility is H and one more possibility is T. If I tell that the possibility is 1/2 for H, for T is also it is 1/2, half plus half full. Whatever the event it is, whatever it is, the total probability is always equal to 1. Is it right? Did you understand? Fine. From these basic things, let us solve more and more problems to understand the probability. Fine. Especially we are going to discuss about this tossing a coin and throwing a dice and deck of cards. Clear? Among these three things we are going to discuss like 2 coins tossing at once, okay, and 2 dice throwing at once, fine, and deck of cards. These are all different things we are going to discuss in this chapter. Fine. Shall we begin the problems? Let's do. Look at the first question here. The question given here it is, a bag contains lemon flavored candies only. Lemon बोले तो क्या है? नींबू का bag it seems. Malini takes out one candy without looking into bag. She doesn't know what is there inside it. Just she picks up a candy. Then he is asking what is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy only. Now tell me, do I have orange candy in that? No, right? I have only lemon flavored candies, right? How many are there? How many it might be? Now tell me, let lemon flavored candy is equal to X, right? Let us assume some number. And what are the number of orange flavored candies? Orange flavored candies is equal to 0. Now tell me, what is the probability that she picks a orange flavored candy? Now let us write it. Probability of orange flavored candy, that is equal to possible conditions by total condition. What is the possible condition? 0. There is no chance of getting an orange candy from a lemon bag, right? 0 by X, that is nothing but 0. What is the probability of getting a lemon? How many lemon we have assumed? We have assumed it as X by, obviously total is X, therefore it is 1. Is it not? Fine. What about the next question? He gave the probability of an event is 0.05. What is the probability of not E? Tell me, this is successful probability and this is failure probability. What is the sum of successful and failure probability? 1. Just write it. Solution is, I know that probability of E plus probability of E bar is 1. From this, what is P of E? 0.05. What is P of E bar? That is what we are going to find. That is, P of E bar is 1 minus 0.05, that is 0.95. This is probability of not E. Isn't it? Are these problems easy? Fine. Shall we do one more problem? Let's do. Look at the next question here. A bag contains a blue ball, red ball and an yellow ball. एक बैग में एक blue ball, एक red ball और एक yellow ball है कहते. All the balls being same size, right? Manasa is some girl. She takes out a ball without looking at it. There is one more girl called Mansa. She just picks up a ball. Okay. then what is the probability that she takes a yellow ball? Okay. Now tell me, how many balls are there? Number of red balls is 1. Number of blue balls is 1. Number of, what is one more? Yellow balls is also 1. What is total number of balls? Total number of balls is 3. Right? Now tell me, what is the probability of getting of taking an yellow ball? Tell me. That is number of yellow balls by total ball. That is number of yellow balls by total number of balls. How many yellow balls are there? That is only 1 ball. By total, how many balls are there? 3 balls. Right? Similarly, we can also get blue ball as 1 by 3 and red ball is also 1 by 3. Is it not right? Fine. Finally, you can write it as similarly, probability of taking a red ball is also 1 by 3. Is it okay? And one more is similarly, probability of taking a blue ball is also 1 by 3. Is it fine? Is it not easy? Did you understand? Fine. These are all the different basic problems of probability. Shall we do one more this kind of question? Let's do. See here the next question here, that is, he tells that if 2 coins are tossed simultaneously, he is asking us to find the probability of getting at least one head, no head or both tails. How to do? Now tell me, for first coin, what are the outcomes? One is head and one more is tail. Right? And for second coin, again one head and one tail. Right? If I say for the first time, if I say I got head on the first coin, then what can be the output of the second one? It can be either H or it can be either T. Fine. If I say my first coin gives an outcome of tail, what do this mean? Again the second coin can have either 2 heads, one more head or one more tail. Is it right? Now tell me how many different cases of outcomes you got? That is 4 outcomes. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right? By using that we can solve this. I already told. Tossing a single coin will be of your 9th class. Tossing 2 coins, 3 coins is of this time. Hope you can understand this. Fine? Clear. He is telling that at least one head. Okay. Before that, let us write in solution total outcomes is equal to 4. Right? For the first one, at least one head. What are the possibilities here? One head bole to at least one bole to it can be more than one, which means this and this. What are the outcomes? HH, HT and TH. Totally how many are there? The probability of getting at least one head is 3 by 4. Is it right? Now tell me for second, no head. How many cases for no head? Head in error, only one. Right? That is T comma T. Therefore, the probability of getting no head is How many cases? 1 out of 4. Is it okay? And the next, third question is probability of getting 2 tails, that is both tails. Both tails. That is how many cases? Here, that is t comma t, again only the probability of getting both tails is 1 by 4. Is it right? These are all different cases which you have to understand. This is a question for when 2 coins are tossed. What if 2 dice are thrown? Just tell me. I know that for first dice, let me write it here. For first dice, I may have outcomes as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Is it right? What about second dice? For second dice also it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? If you write it as in the set form normally, which you already know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If it is in the first dice and the second dice, if 1 on the first dice, what about the second? It can be either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. What about for 2? Again it can be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What about 3? Again it can have 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6 and okay. Again from 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5. Like that, how many outcomes you may get? You can get 6 square, that is 36 outcomes. Is it not? Did you understand? And they may ask you different problems based on this. For example, if I want to get a number, if I want to get 2 numbers such that the sum of 2 numbers on the dice is 12. Okay? बोलो कौन सा कंडीशन में both numbers को ऐड करें तो 12 मिलता? Only one condition, that is 6 plus 6. That is, we can get only one case of 6, 6. That is, the outcome is 1 by 36. Is it right? And one more thing we are going to learn, that is deck of cards. How many cards do we have? 52. Out of that 52, again we can have different segregations, that is either red cards or black cards. Moreover, we can have again different segregations such as spade, diamond, clubs. Okay, and under that we can have 13 cards. Clear? Did you understand all this kind of basic definitions, basic problems? Clear? Fine. What did we learn in this today's session? We have started with the basic definition of probability, different conditions. What is a successive event? What is a failure event? Right? Clear? And what is an sure event? Tell me. Sure event is the probability whose event can have a probability of always 1. This can be called as a sure event. Sure is S-U-R-E, sure. Clear? And after that, we have discussed these few examples such as coin, Malini removing a ball and other things, right? Fine. This is for today. Let us meet in the next session with the more problems of probability.